What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Amir Hussein here, and I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about some projects that I think are going to do well in the current market situation. We have seen a little bit of slowdown for NFTs. We can see here a little bit of a slowdown as soon as we hit February, just a little bit of a downtrend. January was crazy, guys, and obviously it's just been a crazy spurt, so it's a little bit of a cool down. And we see here the Ethereum price, guys. Everyone thinks that NFTs will boom back since we saw this little bit of a drop in Ethereum in the 7-day chart, but look at the monthly chart. It's just, a steady climb upwards, which obviously is cool for people who are holding Ethereum, but for NFTs it's created a little bit of a slowdown, which I think we do need a little bit of a pause in the NFT space. There's been a lot of euphoria. There's been so much people just buying left and right, crazy. So I think it's good for a slowdown, and obviously we do see that. It is nice, but to be honest, it's nothing like horrible. But we see people listing, undercutting, just freaking liquidating the crap out of their NFTs. And what that's brought is obviously drops in floor for NFT prices, or drops in NFT floor prices. And we see here for all these blue chip projects, they've pretty much seen like a 25% decline in their floor price for almost all of them, right? So that's kind of sad for some people that, want to flip and all that stuff. But if you are holding for long term, if you are that person that doesn't really care about that type of stuff, then that's cool. But yeah, guys, with the slowdown and everything, it's obviously crazy to see. It's just normal, and it's just gonna happen when you see such a big spike in the market. Like, come on, guys, like look at this huge spike. It was inevitable to see a little bit of a cool down. So everything is chill in my mind with like what's going on. I think you guys shouldn't really panic too much. And so if we do hit a bear market, which some people are saying we are in a bear market, which I don't agree with because it hasn't been enough time. Look at this. It hasn't even been a week. It hasn't been enough time, guys. So if we are in a bear market in like the next week or so, then we'll figure it out. There's different ways to make money in the bear market. It's just not the same as this bull market, right? So if that does happen, I'll make sure to upload a whole tutorial, everything on how to deal with the bear market, because I dealt with it last time and I came out of the bear market and went into the bull market and shifted very nicely and was able to profit very nicely. So I kind of have a somewhat idea on how to deal with the bear market. I have the experience. But obviously for today's video, I'm just going to talk about some projects that I think are going to do well, some projects that are upcoming very soon. And what you're going to see with all these projects that I'm going to show you guys is that they all look pretty similar. And one thing I want to mention is that I'm not affiliated with any of these projects. There's no endorsement, there's no paid promo, nothing. I just want to show you guys these projects because they're hyped. I just wanted to make that clear for all you guys. No affiliation with any of these projects. So here we have Star Catchers, guys. Obviously, you guys have probably heard about this one, but I do want to cover it. The mint is on the 22nd of February, and the team is showing their face out there. The team is doxed and all that stuff. Cool to see. I don't know if every single one of them are showing their face, but we do see a little bit of face showing here, which is nice to see because a lot of people don't want to show their face even though they're launching a $1 million company or a multi-million-dollar company. So obviously it's important to show your face as a project founder, and we can see all the project founders and all that stuff. And we do see here they have a couple of partnerships with some other projects like Cryptodes, which is cool to see, obviously. And I just want to let you guys know I'm not going to be going deep into any of these projects that I'm going to be showing you guys. It's just me trying to put this on your guys' radar and stuff, me trying to show you guys what's happening so you guys can keep an eye on these projects further down the line. And with all this stuff being said, it's possible that these projects can go south any time of the day. So just obviously always stay in touch with these projects. Don't just think that they're going to be good forever. Their minting can go bad. Anything can literally happen. Just keep your eye, guys. Please, I stress. So guys, take a look here. The art is nothing special. The art is nothing crazy. In my honest opinion, I'm not even a fan of the art. It's just the people are liking it in the market. And obviously like this trend with like the cool cat / doodle vibe is what's trending right now. And obviously I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I think people will always be attached to these community driven projects that, obviously it is community driven because Twitter is the only one pushing it, which is really crazy and good to see. And I think we're going to see a common trend in all these projects that I'm going to show you guys. That's why all these projects have so many followers and stuff. And obviously including the whitelist giveaways and all that stuff, it just drives their following to a crazy level. Now for the next project that's very similar, we have Serial Club. And this project's going to be launching on the 15th. So that's very soon. Keep your eye out on that. And with some of these projects, you guys can get whitelists on. Some of them you can't. So just keep your eye out on that too. Now with this project, Serial Club, we can see here very basic art. Again, nothing too crazy. They are going to be doing the ERC 721A, which obviously just means lower gas fees for the contract, more efficiency for everyone, and obviously cheaper fees. More efficiency for everyone, more happy people because they have to spend less money on the minting, which obviously results in better results for the project, more positivity around the project. So that is good to see. We obviously, see that very basic art, nothing too crazy. Again, I'm not a crazy fan of this. It's just the community is catching on, and this looks like this would be a rare one. They'd have a partnership with Binance here. Awesome to see. and that is the Binance NFT marketplace. That is so awesome to see. I'm not too crazy, and in terms of utility for this project, there's nothing crazy with it as of whatever I'm aware of. And we can take a look at their website here. Nothing crazy, again, just super cute, simple website. And they have their little roadmap here, which it's just obvious that it's a community driven project. Nothing crazy. There's a lot of under promising going on here, which I like. We can see here that their team, I believe, is not doxed, if I'm not wrong. And obviously that's not something I like to see. I like to see completely doxed teams. If I'm not wrong, I don't know if they're doxed, guys. I'm sorry. But we can see here, this is going to be a 10K supply project. In terms of the price, I don't think I have it yet. But yeah, guys, this is going to be one of those, community driven projects. Just keep your eye out on it. But here for the next one, we have Tasty Bones. This is one of the most hyped up projects at the current moment. They have tons of following, tons of hype, you could say. And one thing I could say is that the art is very basic. We could take a look here. If you guys are a fan of this, awesome. If you're not, then cool. But one thing that's inevitable is that this project will do well as long as there's no FUD, as long as there's no contract issues. The team here does have past experience with Approving Corgis, which is a past project that they have released, I believe. They brought it back to life with this Tasty Bones and stuff, and they did like the min pass and all that stuff. So keep that in mind for Tasty Bones. And then we can see here the roadmap, again, very, very basic. And they obviously have a really reasonable mint price here at 0.069, which obviously very clever of them to do that. The minting is very soon on February 13th, so keep your eye out on that. In terms of rarities and all that stuff, they have like a little bit of a rundown for you guys to check it out, like the legendaries, epic, rare, uncommon, common. I think that this project is just going to do well, guys. And with these lower mint prices, guys, it does offer a lot of people room to either flip or to hold it for the long term, and they'll still be in profit. Now, I think that this project could last for a good amount of time. I don't know if they're going to be out there forever. It does look like that they're really big on collaboration. It does look like that they're really pushing for that marketing and all that stuff. So that's good to see. Here's their little calendar if you guys want to check that out. So obviously that's all cool. But with this project, obviously, it's just extremely hype, guys. So we can see here one of the members for Tasty Bones. They are doxed and all that stuff. So I do like to see that, guys. That's what we should kind of be seeing in this market now. I really wish for everyone to be doxed nowadays. They are launching big companies and stuff and big projects. So with this project, they are going to be using that ERC 721A contract, which was used by Azuki, which a lot of people like. And we can see here 2 mints for the pre-sale, and then for the raffle, which they will be having instead of a public sale, there's going to be 1 per mint. So that is really good to see. I think that's going to be something really good for the floor price in terms of if you're that person that cares about that. I think it's going to be able to drive it up really, really nice. Now for the next project, we have Ollie Friends. This project obviously has a lot of hype and has a lot of followers on Weibo, 4.46 million followers on Weibo, which is a Chinese platform. And obviously it's super family friendly, super children friendly. So that is good to see. But one thing with this project I wanted to point out is that they don't really have a lot of engagement on Twitter. One thing that can maybe make up for that is that they have a lot of followers on Weibo or their other platforms. I'm not too sure where they're getting all their drive and attention from, but just keep that in mind. They're not really getting too much pull from Twitter, considering they do have 100,000 followers. So just keep your eye out on that. Maybe all these followers are from whitelist giveaways. I don't know, but just wanted to put that to you guys' attention. But this one will be minting very soon also, so keep your eye out on that. Obviously, I don't know too much about this project. I just wanted to cover this for you guys. And all these projects, I do not want to get deep into them. I want to make sure that we're moving at a good pace. Now for the next project, we have the Weather Report. This project is doxed. They do have their team, their faces out there. That is always nice to see. I always like that. And with all these projects, it does seem like that they do have good intentions, which is what you want to see. That's obviously good. Obviously with this project, they're going to be going hard with like the merch and stuff. They're going to have like their merch store here. It's not open yet, but they're going to be going hard on that, which is obviously super cool. They're going to be really trying to become an actual brand. We can see here they have their stickers and all that stuff, And I can see this clothing brand going mainstream and maybe even selling out super fast every time that they have a drop on like their website. So that is super cool. You can see, I think, yeah, someone's wearing their hat. I don't know if this is like their founder or something, but someone's wearing their hat on like TV and stuff. Super cool to see, guys. Obviously the art is nothing crazy in my opinion. It's just very basic, but obviously the community does like it. So I think that this is just going to be one of these that just completely take off. So keep your eye out on this one. I do actually genuinely like it. Now we have the Wonder Pals, guys. This project is going to be 10,000 pieces. They are going to be a reasonable priced mint. Also, we can see here that the price will be 0.08 ETH mint, which is really reasonable. Now we see here the whole team does have a Twitter here. I'm not too sure if they've put their faces out there yet. And we can see here the development team is actually from Robotos, which is a really successful project from the past. So that is really good to see. And then obviously the utility behind this is just going to be community driven. So if you guys are looking for utility and all that stuff, this might not be one of these projects, but lots of pickup, but lots of power in the NFT space with 76,000 followers and They do have a collaboration and partnership with Cool Cats, which is nice to see. I think Cool Cats is really reaching out to these projects that have that similar art towards them, similar branding, and they're just collaborating with all these projects. So that's good to see. And obviously they have a lot of followers and all that stuff, super cool. Tons of Discord followers. And with this project, you know, it's just it just looks cool, to be honest. It's just super family friendly, and I do personally like it. Do I like the art? I'm not the world's biggest fan, but I just like the brand as a whole. I think this one can do really well, and this one is minting on the 26th, so just keep your eye out on that, guys. Again, I'm not going to be going deep into any of these projects. This is just me trying to put this on your guys' radar. That's all I'm trying to do here. And for the next project, I am going to be showing you guys cartoons. This project did have their Twitter taken down. I'm not too sure with what happened with it. I'm not really informed on what happened, but their Twitter did get taken down, so they made a new one. They named it Cartoons NFT this time. We can see here their website. Their whole team is docs. They have their LinkedIns here. Obviously nice to see. Here's an example. Everyone has their LinkedIn. I like to see that. Very, very important in my opinion. Now they are going to be having their whitelist and all that stuff. Super cool. You guys can still get whitelisted, and they're going to be having a really reasonable price for the mint at 0.07 ETH. I like that a lot. And they are going to be having that sweet spot of 777 pieces. And obviously Tasty Bones is doing really well with that 5,000 supply. But again, Cartoons is doing a good job. Pretty sweet spot of a supply. I like that a lot, and I like to see that they're docs. But with this project overall, you still have a chance to get whitelisted there. And with Cartoons, obviously everything looks pretty reasonable, and in my honest opinion, the art looks super simple, nothing crazy, but it's just something that the community actually likes, so that's obviously good to see. Now with this project, the release date's not out yet, but just keep your eye out on it. I think it could possibly be within like the next month or so, so just keep your eye out on that. But guys, as you can probably see, a lot of these projects that have a lot of followers and stuff, it's a common meta with this cute art and stuff. So we can see a lot of these projects just have tons of pull, tons of followers, and there's tons of attention around them. A lot of people want to get onto the whitelist for these projects. So in my honest opinion, I think that this trend will go on for a while. Cool Cats and Doodles and all this other projects like Cool Cats and Doodles and all these projects in between them that kind of have like the similar art and stuff have done pretty well in the past. But there's just so many of these dropping right now. So in my honest opinion, I don't think that like all these projects will be super long-term holds forever. I think that some of them will eventually fall off, but you know, just keep your eye out on that. I think there will be at least one or two of these that could possibly pull down the line in the future, possibly pull, you know, a nice little steady increase in floor as we go down the line, which is probably not going to happen for all of them. But again, I just think it could possibly be one of them, maybe two of them. So let's just see where that goes. But let's just see where that goes. Again, I'm just giving my opinion, not financial advice. And with that being said, also I wanted to cover the NFT space. And we can just see Karofuru has just done exceptionally well. And they did see a big increase in floor after, which we did see in Azuki, which kind of confused a lot of people because we're usually used to seeing big dumps in floors after the reveal. So this did see a nice surge, and it reached like a 5.5 ETH floor earlier, I think a few days ago or yesterday. And that was nice to see. And a lot of people are picking up rares. We did see 100 ETH sale on a Karofuru. We can see right here, guys, it's wild to see these huge sales in these projects. And I do think this project might have a nice long-term pull. I'm not too sure. Just keep your eye out on it. Market conditions are constantly changing for every single project, so don't keep my word for it at the current moment. Maybe tomorrow it could be completely different. I don't know. But we can see here all the rares have just done really, really well, and a lot of people have had really, really good support behind this project. So obviously nice to see. And then we have this artifact airdrop. If you were a Clone X holder, you got this airdrop, guys. And guys, it's already worth 5.5 ETH, which is super nice to see. And obviously with like the main blue chips like Azuki, we have Munapes, we have some other ones like Doodles and World of Woman. They're holding up right now in the current market. They have seen a little bit of a dip in this current market in terms of their floor price, but again, I just think that's going to happen when you see huge volatile uprises. It's just meant to happen, so I don't think it's anything crazy. You know, Bored Apes were like a 126 ETH floor. I'm not too sure. I think that's what they were at one point, and obviously now they're at 92. So that's just what you're gonna see, guys. And Pixelmon, there's some speculation on what the heck's going on with this project. To be honest, in my opinion, I'm gonna hold mine, but some people are saying it's a rug, some people are saying it's not. I don't know. Don't take my advice for it. I'm just trying to hold mine. With Liza of Azuna, lots of backlash with the art and stuff. People were selling like crazy. This used to be at a 3.5 ETH mint floor. This used to be at a 3.5 ETH floor like literally a week or two ago. Crazy to see, guys. People are just completely changing up on projects and stuff. Tons of undercutting, tons of people just selling and liquidating all that stuff. Crazy. And here we have another one called MFers. A lot of people are picking up this project, so nice to see at least one of these like cool little projects are picking up and stuff. In my honest opinion, nothing crazy, but it's just kind of fun, kind of cool art. I kind of like it. I kind of vibe with it. So definitely take a look at those projects that are just kind of picking up in pace right now, kind of figure out why they're picking up in pace. But what I want to do, guys, in this current market situation is obviously upload these videos with like projects and stuff, but I also want to upload videos on like tutorials on how to deal with the bear market and stuff, because obviously in the bear market there's new opportunities to make money everywhere. There's always an opportunity to make money somewhere in the NFT space, right? So I want to upload some tutorials for you guys. I want to go over some more tips and tricks. I haven't done that in a while, so that's what I'm going to be doing, guys. So keep your eye out for that, guys, definitely. And all these projects, guys, just keep your eye out for them. Maybe they could be downwards tomorrow, maybe they could be higher tomorrow, I don't know, but just keep your eye out for it, guys. And also I wanted to mention, thank you so much for 17,000 subs, guys. We're on the road to what, 20,000 subs. Thank you so much for that. And we're growing on Twitter so fast, like 125,000 followers. It's crazy, guys. Thank you so much for all the support, guys. It's wild. We're just growing at a really fast pace. It's hard to comprehend all this, guys. It's really crazy. I just want to say thank you guys for all the support, and we're gonna keep on growing, keep on going crazy. My plan is to keep uploading these videos at a faster pace now, so I'm gonna try to do them every other day if possible. But guys, besides that, thank you so much for watching today's video. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace.